130 parents of students at Denver's Cheltenham Elementary want the school's principal removed before school starts. They're signing a petition after some children were spotted eating lunch on the floor of the principal's office last April. New at 5, 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez talking to both sides here. And Lance, DPS officials say there was no intent to demean those students.
Well, Eric, DPS officials tell me that some students got into trouble during lunch break and were sent to the principal's office, and there wasn't enough seating in there, so they finished their lunches on the floor. But parents say anyone who walked down the hallway could see. One snapped a photo and said it was humiliating for the kids and inappropriate discipline.
I feel very mad and indignated because no child deserves to be punished in that way, regardless of the race.
Sylvia Torres was so distraught. After seeing a picture of her 8-year-old son sitting on the floor of the principal's office eating lunch, she went to Padres Unidos for support. The group began collecting signatures seeking to get Kalpana Rao removed.
I've yet to find an educator that thinks that's an appropriate way to deal with student behavior.
The executive director of Padres Unidos says the picture reminds him of racist behavior 20 years ago, where both Anglo and Latino students got into trouble at another DPS school.
The English-speaking students would sit at the tables in one corner, and only the Spanish-speaking students who misbehaved sat on the floor.
We would never condone disciplinary actions that had as their intent to humiliate or to demean students of any background.
DPS's chief schools officer says it was not the principal's intention to punish the students by having them eat on the floor. They just happened to get into trouble during the lunch hour.
Rather than have them miss lunch, they brought lunch in into a place where there weren't enough seats.
The parents say they don't buy that story.
We're not going to stop until we see her removed and until we're listened.
Now, I asked DPS if they plan on keeping the current principal. I was told that Ms. Rao is our principal and that Ms. Rao told them she will no longer take part in that kind of practice. Also, Ms. Rao is sending a letter home to parents today explaining what happened. We will post a link to that letter on our web story a little bit later today. Reporting live in Denver, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
Wow.